What up, y'all? Let us know if everything is working properly. You guys can hear us and there is any crazy noises. You want me to turn down the AC?
Yeah, I was gonna say you made it a little chilly.
I made it cold so that when we started, I could turn it off and we wouldn't have it running.
Hello, Kerbo. Hello, Tony.
So it's off now. Well, it will be in a sec. We're finally back. Meek was in
Texas.
Texas.
Good old Texas. Did I heard a mailman died
in Texas
today or yesterday
heat stroke?
From heat? Dude, it was so hot.
He should have had those mailman shorts on.
He probably did. Dude,
so,
the heat index was like 114 most days I was there.
Did you notice like how bad it was when like people started finding out about the submarine thing?
What do you mean?
Like people were just like memeing the crap out of it.
I didn't notice. Like I really haven't been on social media.
It was so bad and like.
Why would you meme it? You have something in your tooth.
Where?
It's like on the side of that. No. Yeah.
Oh well.
Let's see. Nope.
Get it.
No.
Get it out.
Here, take this.
Okay. Yeah, people were just like memeing the crap out of it and like, you know, like good riddance, like because they're rich, because the people that went down there were.
So what? I mean,
I got it.
Yeah. Just because they can afford something you can't, like.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot behind like the sub was like not regulated and like there was a lot of, and they signed the thing saying like that they knew all of that and stuff.
Dude, but, no way would I go down there. Are you
wouldn't
kidding?
go down there if it was like a military sub, right? Like you wouldn't go into a military sub, even though a military sub is probably like the safest.
I feel like
thing that you could be in, like when it comes to subs.
You can barely get me on an airplane. Never mind.
Which, if you think about it, an airplane is just a sky sub.
Yeah, but there are more of them and more pilots.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't even like a sub.
It's very
regulated. It was like barely that. But yeah, people were like just making fun of it and like good riddance and all, and I'm just like, even when I was like talking to the D&D group, like they were all like shitting all over it, like really? They deserve it because they're idiots, and I'm just like,
who deserves?
So I just sat there listening to them for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, here are my thoughts. And then they all like backtracked and they're all like, no, we're not saying that just because they have money. And I'm like, bro, you literally said like they're like, you know, whatever, because they have money, so who cares? And it's just like people are being asses, man.
I feel like I see this all the time, like people being super rude and judgmental to other people who they think have money, right? And like for example, I watch some YouTubers that like collect things, and like that's what they do. They like collecting like Sailor Moon things or whatever, and they're like the nicest people on camera, and like people trash on them because they're like, oh, you must just have a ton of money and be able to spend all this money. No, like that's their hobby and that's what they choose to spend their extra money on. Like you don't have to be mean.
Yeah.
Like who cares what they spend their money on, their hard-earned money? But like I feel like the second someone has money or they do something like that, people get crapped on. And it's like, for what though? Just because they can afford it and you can't? Like, big deal. There's a ton of things I want that I can't afford, and I'm not going to hate someone else for having it.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to people.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is getting adapted. No! Dude, that book made me so angry by book 3. Like, the first one was good.
We got Tony, Kerbo, Xander, and
Xander
T.
said can't stay. We'll watch later. Hello and goodbye. Hello, T.
So, before you get on that, I was also like, I was working with somebody today, and we were talking about like video game prices, right? Because he was like making fun of it because it was like, because we were listening to something that was talking about like if you want to get the collector's edition, you get this extra stuff and blah blah blah. It was just kind of like that type of thing, and he made the joke like, oh yeah, you know, you could buy this game for $70, or you could buy it for $100 and get this thing, or you could buy it for $120 and get this thing. And he's just like, do you think $70 is too much to pay? I honestly don't think it is.
It's a lot of time that you have like having fun.
Yeah.
Think about it. And this is what I think about all the time. Like, some people say I spend too much money on puzzles or...
Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Come here.
Puzzles are like...
Come on.
Things that we enjoy, right? But then you look at, like, I'll take a look at, like, my coworkers, for example. They'll spend $70 on one day drinking alcohol at a bar, and it's like, and then what? You just pee it out, and you have no long-term effects. You have no anything from it, so it's literally consumable.
Well, you do have some long-term effects.
Well,
it's called kidney failure or whatever, liver failure.
But like, it is a consumable $70 thing that you just wasted one night on when I can have several hours of fun gameplay for the same price.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I justify it. And even jigsaw puzzles, like, 1,000-piece puzzle might take me 4 hours, but it's 4 hours for like $20 that I had fun.
So like my whole argument is, if you remember, if you would go back to like Super Nintendo and Nintendo games, they were way more expensive, and there wasn't a standard for them.
See, I don't remember this, but
well,
my parents bought my games from pawn shops.
But there wasn't like a standard. It wasn't like all games were $50 or all games were $100. It's like some were $150,
really?
Some were $50, some were $80. You know, like it all depended on what they wants to charge for it. They would charge for it.
I don't remember games being expensive.
I never bought them.
Well, I never bought them new because I didn't have the money. But my parents didn't have the money either. They would... I mean, dude, pawn shops were like our jam back in the day. Like, we used to get tons of video games.
I never went to pawn shops. I don't think my parents knew about them.
It was great. My parents would get us a box of video games for like Christmas or something, and we would have a ton of fun for the rest of the year. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't get that whole thing. Like, you know, people trashing on other people just for having money when they don't. I don't know.
Wait, but what if they did have money? Then they could trash on them?
No, but it's like just trashing on anyone for a stupid reason like that. Like, who cares? You do you. I mean, if my coworkers want to waste their hard-earned money on alcohol, I just think it's a waste of money, but...
Yeah. Or like stupid dresses or something, or shoes or purses. At least if like a purse, depending on the person. Like with you, like, you know, you buy a purse every like 6 years.
Yeah.
And you use it for 6 years until it like starts ripping and stuff. But you used to buy one every year.
I did.
That was like about, you know, a couple $100 at least.
400.
Yeah, that's a couple hundred at least.
I've gotten smart. Plus, I've discovered like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and the brands I buy are like usually Michael Kors, and Michael Kors.
You used to waste so much money when I first met you. I'm so glad I influenced you. I peer pressured you to not waste money.
There is one thing that I want to get in my lifetime, and that is one pair of Louboutins.
Yeah, you say that now that you want it.
Someday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to own a pair.
You also want like a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 tattoo as well. Like, there's a lot of things that you, like, instead of spending money on stupid crap like that, you could save up for it because you actually want. You're not allowed to leave because you're going to eat the floor again.
Off to get clam chowder. Well,
clam chowder?
It's like if they think that other people don't deserve their money. Oh, yeah, I know. That is a thing that people really think. Whatever. I definitely waste less money now since I buy like used clothing and used shoes and
Lobes? Or is that Louboutins?
Louboutins? Where do you see that? Yes to lubes.
That's
get
lubes.
her the lubes. I wish, dude. But do try them first at a store. They can hurt. I was in Texas last week.
And your sister bought some.
My sister bought a pair of Louboutins.
Which is crazy.
They were on sale, so they were like $500.
Oh, wow.
Instead
of that's
$800.
Nothing.
But I did try some on. I tried on like 8 pairs. The guy was super nice. Like, I told him straight up I wasn't going to buy them at that day. And I was just like, look, I want a pair eventually, but I want to know what size I am, and I want to know like what to look out for.
The problem that I have is that you showed me a picture of them, and they look exactly like the shoes that you have.
No, the quality is way better.
The quality of what?
The leather, the way it's made, the way they look.
Well, you ruined yours by scratching them somehow, and you don't think that's going to happen to the other one?
Probably not as easily.
Why?
But anyway,
why would you say that? Why do you think it wouldn't happen as easily?
Because the quality is better, and the make and the design is better.
But you think that the leather is not going to get scratched because it's better?
Well, I want to try. I probably am leaning more toward like a patent leather that doesn't do that. But
a patent
leather.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's like that shiny leather.
Ooh,
like
the shiny leather. That's ugly.
I don't know.
I would
so it's funny because I did spend
shoes.
like 45 minutes in a Louboutin store last week trying on a bunch of shoes, and the guy was super nice. He let me try on a whole bunch and gave me a ton of tips, and I still don't know which ones I want. It's terrible. I wrote down like my sizes and like the styles I like, and I don't like.
The problem that I have with something like this is that you want them to have them, to say that you have those shoes.
No, I want to wear them.
You want them to have them, to say you have those shoes, because you don't need them.
No,
it's not. It is not something like needed, right? Like, I buy shoes when my shoes break.
I know, me.
And even when they break, I keep the old ones, because if I ever need to just go walk in shit, I got my old shoes to walk in shit in. You know what I mean? I don't have to.
Let me know. Like, maybe one day I can make a video of me going and buying Louboutins. That'd be the best video ever.
Nobody wants to see that.
Anyway, it was a fun experience. It was super. The guy was super, super nice. You know, even before he knew we were spending money there, because my sister was buying a pair of shoes, he was super nice. And yeah, patent leather hurts. The leather has no give, but they're the prettiest. Agreed. They're like,
if they're shiny, I don't think that's pretty.
I do. The thing I like about the patent leather is they don't like crease and like form. I don't know. See, the shoes I have now are leather that I wear every day, but they're starting to look super beat up because leather just doesn't last. But this is like super expensive leather.
You want to make a shoe out of 9 when she dies?
No.
Make her out of her little leather. Look at. She would make a good shoe. Look at her.
No, I would never.
Look at her.
But I just, let me know, Nancy, if you have a pair. Like, I'm wondering if the Napa leather, if it actually stays nice looking. Because my leather shoes that I have right now, like my leather pointed heels that I wear like every day to work, look like garbage now. And I've only worn them like 20 times. How was your trip? My trip was okay. It was freaking hot. It was very, very, very hot.
How much were the ones that you were even looking at?
800.
I mean, if you think about it, that's like men and people that collect sneakers.
Oh, I know. They're
spend
expensive.
way more than that on shoes.
I mean, Louboutins do get more expensive, but I want the basic, classic.
Look at that in the thing. Let me see your teeth. Let me see your teeth.
You gonna eat? Eat?
Oh my god, my finger was in your eyeball and you didn't even care. It legit, it was wet. It was just had it.
She has the ones I want. The 4-inch nude patent heels.
You're disgusting.
You love them. Do they stay? Oh, no, they're the patent, so they stay like that. Okay. Like, because the thing I didn't like about... I tried the regular ones, the Kates, and I tried the ones with the cutout on the inner portion of the shoe. The thing I did not like about those was, like, when I put my foot in it, it, like, creased. And the guy was like, oh, that crease will go away, and it'll be fine.
It doesn't make any sense.
But I'm like... I would not pay $800 for a pair of shoes to, like, risk that crease staying in the shoe, and it looked really bad. And he's like, no, because all of them stretch to fit your foot perfectly, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I would not pay for that kind of money for a shoe that had even the chance of doing that. I'm too cheap to pay for that kind of clothing, said T. I am... Except for Louboutins. I just want a pair of Louboutins.
I pay like $100 for like work boots like every couple of years when mine start falling apart. And it really has to start falling apart or hurting my foot.
See, I don't know. Like, she's saying that they're car to table shoes. You can't walk in them that much. But like, when I had them on...
That's the stupidest thing.
Well, when
like,
I had them
why
on,
would anybody buy shoes to wear them like once a month?
No, see, I wouldn't. I would want to be able
Unless
to wear
you're going out to dinner every single day, and then you're still only wearing them for like a couple hours, and you're just sitting.
When I had them on, I walked around a good 45 minutes in them, and they didn't hurt. Like, I didn't feel like I couldn't wear them to work. Like, granted, I sit a lot at work, so I wear heels to work every day, and I sit a lot, but I wear 4-inch heels to work every day. But I don't know. Like, I don't feel like it would be impossible to wear them to work based on me standing in them for 45 minutes. But I don't know. My sister has a pair of the So-Kates, and she asked me to put them up.
Your sister has a lot of shoes that are ugly.
Dude, she has like a $1,200 pair of like shoes that she wore the other day. I think they were Valentinos or something, and she literally could not walk in them. And I'm like, why?
That's so
why
dumb.
do you own these?
That's so dumb.
She was at TJ Maxx with us, and she was almost in tears by how bad they hurt. And I'm
she
like,
probably didn't want to admit it, right?
What? No, she told me, but I'm like, why?
Because she tends to do that, like just stay quiet and like be in pain. I've noticed that with her. Like she'll just won't say anything. She'll just like sit there like crying, basically.
I would not buy Louboutins if I thought I couldn't wear them.
Right. What's going on over here?
I couldn't do that.
Oh,
but
she's eating the bone. Okay.
The So-Kates, my sister has them, and she's like gonna resell them because she bought them on Poshmark, and she physically can't wear them. Like you're saying, like she literally walks in them for 2 feet, and then she can't wear them. I wear 4-inch heels all the time, so I know I can handle 4-inch heels. But anything more than that, no way. But anyway, I know originally, so we're going to New York tomorrow, and we're going to see Leonard. He's not on right now, but we're going to meet Leonard. I'm sure some of you have seen him.
He's probably getting ready to go out.
Is he in New York already?
Yeah, he's been there all week, I think. I died on Monday, and I was reborn Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. So we're going there, and I was going to ask Kivox to let me go to the Louboutin store, but I was 6 miles away from one in Dallas, so I decided to go then.
Oh, yeah, good.
I do think it's up to each person's tolerance. I have friends who can wear them all day and walk and dance in them, and I wear them on at night, but they'll hurt after a while. I mean, I feel like any heels, if you stand in them for hours, they're going to hurt.
Your feet should not be in that shape.
Yeah.
In that form. But I mean, long.
Heels for the purpose that I wear.
I think it also depends on your weight too. That could probably affect it a lot more. If you that heavier you get, the harder it is for you to be in that position.
It's also the shape of your foot. Like some people have wide feet, and those shoes are super narrow.
Yeah. Okay, but imagine if you were carrying around an extra 50 pounds and trying to be on your tippy toes the whole day. Like it hurts. I'm sure. Even being in comfortable shoes hurts.
I can't wear heels like walking all day. No way. They hurt.
You know what I want to get? I want to get some New Balances. Some old man white shoes. Like some old white guy shoes. Like I really want some because like my feet hurt all the freaking time. And I feel like old guy white shoes would probably help with that. Like some nice comfortable walking shoes.
Velcro?
Yeah, with Velcro. That would be great. So when I'm doing the yard, I want white ones so I can make them green when I do the yard and like I get all the grass stuff on them. So then I can get green ones. I can have white turn into green, like a dirty green.
Yeah. I can't walk in heels, said T. And you can say I can't do anything without screwing up my ankle, apparently. I know, you hurt your ankle without even doing anything.
She's sleeping?
Yeah, I don't know what she did.
My ankle!
She woke up, it was all swollen and stuff and hurting. He woke up the other day with a broken shoulder.
So, all right. So the whole weekend I had it felt like a bruise on my shoulder. Like like when you knee something or hit something, you hit a bump, you bump up against something and you get a sore part of your body, like you press on it and it's sore.
Well, like my foot right now because I dropped a 40-pound suitcase on it.
Exactly like that. So that's how my shoulder felt, right in this spot right here. And it's slightly still there, but almost nothing. It just hurt right there all weekend. And then all of a sudden Monday.
I know. So here's the situation. The sitch. Isn't that what Kim Possible?
Possible, yeah.
The situation. I get home at 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night, and I didn't even feel like showering or nothing. I just laid on the floor and slept.
Yeah, and I didn't want to tell you because I was in pain all day already on Sunday.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to worry you, and you were traveling and you already had enough to worry about. Oh my God,
I already had diarrhea.
Yeah. So.
Is that too much information?
It's too much information for me. I can only imagine what they think. So I didn't want to stress you out about it. So I waited.
Fell asleep
I waited till you walked into the house, and I was like, "Meek, my shoulder's really been hurting me. I didn't want to tell you." You're like, "I don't care," but that's how it always is with us. I'm dying of pain. I cut off a pinky or something, and I'm like, "Hey, Meek, I cut off a pinky," and you're like, "Yeah, but is it actually off or
Dude, no way, because you woke me up Monday and you're like, I need to go to the doctor, and I was like, okay, let's go to the doctor.
You were like, Okay.
And then you were like, wait, did you fall asleep
Yeah,
again?
and then I let you sleep. I was like, what time do they open? You're like, probably 7:30. We could probably call them. And I was like, okay. So then I like waited till 8 to wake you up because I knew you didn't want to wake up. So I'm like dying. I literally couldn't get out of bed. Like this happens to me like every month now. Like it's just every month there's a new
Never
problem
your
with
shoulder
me.
though.
This is the first time. It was so bad. Like I couldn't put on my seatbelt, right? So I'm trying to put on my seatbelt. I had to like pull the thing underneath, like lift up my fingertips to like, let's say this is the seatbelt that I'm trying to get under my arm, and I had to like lift up, basically do that, and then like go across, and like I couldn't do any sort of thing that helped, that made like these muscles here, like my chest muscles, like pull on the arm. Anything that pulled this way is the what hurt the most. And if I had to like support, and whenever these muscles engaged, is when it was bad. And the worst part is there was no bruise. It felt like there was a bruise, but there was no bruise. And then then we went to the doctor, and of course, as usual, doctors don't do shit. They don't do anything. They just say, take some Advil and call us back if there's still a problem. I got a thing from the
Pharmacy. I still didn't pick up the med.
No, from the other thing.
Radiology?
Nope. The bone doctor or whatever.
Oh.
What is it called?
Ortho.
Yeah.
Ortho.
To check out my shoulder.
No, it's not worth it.
I'm not going into that. Like, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, he basically just wanted you to go to a specialist.
He's like, yeah, okay, pay me. That's what I hate. This is why I hate you. I say this every time we go because they never help me, right? They help you. You're lucky. You always get helped. Whenever you have a problem, you get helped. Whenever I have a problem, I go, and then this is the first time I went and I was actually in pain, because usually I go and it's like my body's already healed and I've gotten better.
And you were like, I want to go, and I was like, that
dude,
can't
I
be
was
good.
in so much pain. Like, you don't understand how much pain I was.
He said it's still swollen and hurts like crazy if something touches it, but I can walk fine barefoot. If I wear a shoe, it hurts. That's so weird. What could you have done? I was taking my suitcase off of the conveyor thing on Sunday, and I literally just the wheel went right on top of my foot. It hurt so bad. I don't want to go see a doctor yet, just hoping it goes away on its own. So far, no luck. It's been a week. What? It's time to go to the doctor if it's been a week, especially because you don't know how it happened.
I don't know how mine happened.
Yeah,
I went to a doctor and they didn't do anything. So what's your point? Why should she go to a doctor?
I don't know.
It's like a 5% chance that they're gonna help you.
Yeah.
And we tried to get like medicine that we knew would work, and he didn't want to give it to us. That's like the worst. That's the worst part. I told him that my pain was a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And he just didn't seem to care. I don't think people.
He's not a regular doctor either.
Our regular doctor sucks too. Everybody, all these doctors just suck, man. They just, I don't know what the hell their problem is. I've never met a doctor that I was like, I like this guy. He's great.
Yeah.
I trust him with my life, No, I don't.
I forgot. Like, I keep forgetting that, like, in Canada, you don't have, like, doctors that you could just go to. Like, here, I called our doctor's office. We have, like, a set up, like, primary care. I got him an appointment within 3 hours. And, like, in Canada, you have to go wait in the ER for 12 to 18 hours.
Well, we could have gone sooner, but it was, like, 20 minutes from...
No, it was,
we
like,
didn't have
15
enough time.
minutes.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time.
We couldn't even get there in time. Like, once you have an established PCP here, like, you can pretty much, if you have a problem, you can go to the doctor, like, that day. They have, like, appointments set aside for that. Ow, my foot.
Speaking of which...
We even got you an x-ray within, like, 10 minutes. Like, we walked in there.
Yeah, it was fast.
Speaking of which, what?
Did you ever switch over our dogs, our pets?
No, I have to call them. I mean, I told them all the information. I just have to get the records transferred over. So we're going to go to the Harry Potter store and eat some butter beer.
Wait, I don't think they have that there.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They have like a
I probably won't be eating that.
Why?
Because it's like 99% sugar.
We're on vacation.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, I think they have like a whole like cafe thing.
I'll like take a sip of it and you could drink the rest.
My doctor has a 2 to 3 week wait before you can see him. Oh my god. But
what?
We have to pay probably $1 cajillion for going to the doctor. We don't even know how much because they basically just send us a bill later.
Sucks. I'm like so mad at myself for going.
Yeah.
Should have not gone. Next time I won't go. I'll just die. It's worth it.
Yeah, the Harry Potter store in New York. So we're gonna meet Leonard there. Michael, that comes on every now and then and does streams with us.
Yes, he's
going.
just randomly in town from like North Carolina, and he was like, "Hey, are you free this week at all to hang out?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm too busy, and I got to go to New York on Saturday, and I got some stuff on Sunday. I really don't want to have any time." And he's just like, "Is your New York trip like a date thing, like a
date
like for you and me?"
Yeah, but like we go places like that on purpose just for a date. I love you.
And I said, no, just, gonna go meet up with somebody and go to the Harry Potter thing. And he's like, he's like, I could go. And I was just like, yeah, let me run it by Meek and we'll see if she's cool with that. Because she's the boss. And she was like, ugh, I really don't want to have to deal with that guy, but I guess.
I immediately was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I even bought him his plane ticket.
He's taking a plane there? Why am I taking a train? Why do I have to drive for an hour to then take a 2-hour train? How long is the train?
Hour.
Is it?
It's 15 stops.
Yo, we gotta get up at like 5.
Yeah, it's
and leave by like what?
5:30.
5:30. So you probably got to get up earlier than that.
Yeah, probably.
Probably go to bed early. Probably shouldn't drink that then.
That did nothing. I still fell asleep last night at like 9.
Okay.
Meek always takes the smallest sips of all time. Very true.
It's the worst. She doesn't take sips. She just like wets her lips with it.
Excuse me. Have you seen Cursed Child? No.
No.
No, we're not going. So we are finally going to let Kivox see the Statue of Liberty.
I never saw it.
He's never even
in real life
visualized it with his naked eyeballs. I need to remember tomorrow morning to put on my dizzy patch.
Okay. Because of the train?
Yeah, a train, ferry, whole thing.
Is it 24 hours?
It lasts for 3 days.
What? That's crazy.
It's so itchy though. I went through 3 patches while I was in Texas.
Because you kept accidentally itching them?
They were so itchy. I had to rip them off.
But wait, why were you wearing them just to live?
So one was for the flight down, and then I had to take a long car ride with my parents.
So you take a car ride all the time?
I was nervous, so I put it on because I had
to
sit.
You didn't just leave it on?
No, wait. I lied. It wasn't then. It was when I was with my grandmother, and she had to sit in the front, and my mom was driving because they kicked me out of driving.
Yeah,
That's a whole other story.
And your mom is a bad driver.
No. She was doing fine. But I had to sit in the back, and I was getting nauseous.
Your whole family are bad drivers. Your dad's probably the best, but I think he gets like anxious too. He gets like...
No, he's a good driver.
He's the best by far.
He drove us to...
But that's because he's a man.
Oh my god.
It's because he's a man.
So yeah, I had to sit in the back seat, so I wore it then. And I tried to just keep it on. Nope, it was super itchy. Then I had to put one on for the plane ride home. Dramamine, yeah, I mean, I have Dramamine, but like...
whenever she has to go, like we'll go to the movies, you always take it. Yeah, I usually
take it. Anytime, I get dizzy so easily. It's bad. It's so bad, but like... Meclizine and Dramamine and all that stuff, like, it doesn't last very long. And the scopolamine patches are stronger, so I like the patches...
Diamantine.
I paid like $80 for those patches too, so I'm using them.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive prescription I've gotten.
So like if I took one of those and then spun around, I wouldn't get dizzy?
You probably would get dizzy. But they gave me 10 patches, thank God, because they kept like itching them off. I kept scratching them off, but I'm going to use them because yeah. I can usually tolerate about 12 to 15 hours with it, and then I get itchy.
Word bird.
So then we're gonna go Statue of Liberty, and then come home, and then Sunday we have to wake up early. Can we start an hour later?
Sure. As long as everybody else doesn't have like afternoon things.
I mean, we could just do 3 hours instead of 4.
No. You guys have a huge battle coming up. You think you have enough time?
What do you mean?
What? Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I didn't say anything.
Wait, we're not in a battle scene.
I didn't say anything.
Wait, what happened? We
No,
skipped
I
a week
don't
and
know.
now I'm lost.
Kaladin left, and then
I met my brother.
New showed up. His wolf.
I'm like, what? 7:30.
You met Edward. That was his name, right? Edward? It was. And you met Roswell. She just like ignores me. She just looks away.
9.
She's eating the thing, isn't she?
No.
She's in the bone.
What were you eating? What were you eating? My hair. Roswell mother.
Yeah, Roswell's mama.
Edward, yes. The one we called Eric.
Yeah, I called Eric by accident. My own character, I called him the wrong name.
What do you think, T?
Have a good day too, Nancy. Nancy, right?
Bye.
Nancy Chen.
Thank you, you two. Instead of 8:30, maybe 9. Give me an extra 30 minutes of sleepies.
That works for me. I mean, I don't mind. I'll still get. I gotta get stuff ready. I'm gonna have trouble this weekend to get stuff ready. Fully get it ready.
You don't have to play for 4 hours.
Why? What's the problem? It's like I don't get your issue with D&D. Do you not like playing?
I do.
Because everybody else likes playing for the full time that we play for, and everybody enjoys it, and everybody has fun. And then you're like, oh, do we have to do 4 hours? I know I say I love it, but like I don't want to do it for that long.
I just get antsy-pantsy.
It's like if somebody just gave you like a pizza and they're like, well, here are your 4 slices, and you're like, oh, can't you only give me 2? Please, maybe just 1. Just give me 1 slice. But you like pizza. You want all the slices.
I would understand more if we were talking cake here.
You like cake better than pizza?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What? Wow, what is wrong with you?
Cake is better than pizza.
So you're telling me you've had more cakes that are better than pizza out of all the cakes you've had in your life?
I just like...
Not pie. Cakes. You said cakes. Cake and pie are 2 different things. Also, a pizza is a pie, so we can make that argument. But anyway, how many great pizzas have you had and how many great cakes have you had? That was me. You thought that was throwing up?
Yeah.
It sounds like a nail rubbing on plastic.
Boo!
Anyway, answer the question, dog.
I don't know. Probably more better pizzas.
Yeah, exactly, because pizza's better, so get out of here.
Hi, baby. All of our animals
Guys, pizza
seem
or
to
cake?
not be dying anymore, thank God.
Let me know, pizza or cake? The 2 of you that are still here.
Cakey.
We'll be able to break this tie. Pizza.
Hi,
You like
babies.
cake better than pizza. Get out of here. What about cookies? Are cookies better than cake?
I don't know. Pretty sure everyone will be fine with starting later. I shall put in
Especially
the question.
Jakey
Is that
boy.
You still?
No, that's 11 licking the floor.
Oh, meow! I love you.
Can you stop, please? Thank
love you. Yeah. T really likes cake.
Well, she's from Canada. She's probably never had real
Wait,
pizza.
now you're gonna come up with excuses. She did have spaghetti on her pizza.
Yeah, she's probably never had real pizza. She's probably had garbage
We
pizza.
need to bring her
but
pizza.
the French are really good at desserts. You know, they have croissants.
Croissant.
I freaking hate it. And here's the thing, look, if you're in a location that they say it that way, sure, you're allowed. Right? Or if you have a language barrier, Sure, you're allowed to
I
say
mean,
it
we
that way.
Americanize it. We say croissant.
We are American and we're speaking
That's
English.
what I'm saying. Like
We're not Americanizing it.
here,
We're speaking it in
If I
our
said
language.
it like that in a store, they'd be like, "What? What do you want?"
No, they wouldn't. They would have been like, "Oh, this lady's a douche."
Yeah.
Ugh, here we go.
France, French, and Canadian French are not the same.
Yes, but you're telling me that. No, I'm not saying the language. I'm saying the culture. You're saying that the Canadian French were not the original Frenches that came over and influenced Canada.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that the language of French did not just appear from nowhere. I'm pretty sure it's like America and being influenced by England. I'm pretty sure that that's how that worked, right? And it's like Brazil and Portugal. Like we have a bunch of influences from Portugal. So sure, it may be different, and the language you say that it's way different. It's like more posh or whatever, but influences are the same. Like you know that.
Yes, but we're really different in our culture.
You've become different, but you were one people once.
I love you.
Just like us and the Brits. Actually, not us, I guess.
Love you.
Because I'm not, originally from here. But like me and the Portuguese. Also, I'm a little Portuguese. My grandfather was Portuguese. You too. But you're like a 10th.
What do you think I am?
A 10th Portuguese. Something like that. Or like an 8th maybe at best.
No way. My grandmother was pure Portuguese.
And your grandmother makes how much percentage of you?
25.
Are you sure?
No.
Hey, stop. Stop. No.
And was she pure Portuguese?
Yeah, she was 100%.
Are you sure?
Yes, my grandfather was Sicilian.
Was she born
Italy.
in Portugal?
No, but her parents both were.
So where was she born?
Here.
So she's not pure Portuguese.
Oh my God.
She's
She
50%
said
American.
Their food is more fancy.
So you guys are like the crappier versions of French.
Oh my God.
Is that what you're saying?
Meek.
Like you're
What's
like
that noise?
the dog licking the bones. The bone. She's eating that bone. The antler or
Stop
whatever.
shaking. What is wrong with you?
Oh my God, relax. You shake all the time. You do a bunch of annoying stuff. I just don't say anything about it. I just let you be annoying.
Like what?
What you're doing right now.
Picking a pimple?
Scratching your chest.
Yo, I came
doing
home
weird stuff like
from
that.
Texas
Scratching
with
your arm.
5 gajillion pimples all over my face.
And
It
also
was
a bunch
so
of bug
hot.
bites. Where are those bug bites? Are they
Dude,
still there?
No. Those were crazy. I showed them a picture of it on
Yes,
Discord.
correct. US is a crappier version of, or at least, that's hard.
Dude, we are pretty crappy. Look at the South.
It's difficult though because, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dude, I was just in a very hick place when I was in Texas. Oh my God, shush.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the 3 countries that we're talking about, right? Canada, the US, and Brazil, like the originals all come from like the same area, right? Like France and Portugal and England, they're all like they're all like neighbors.
My white leg. My
can't
leg
see it,
is so white you can't see my bug bites.
Aren't you just darken the screen?
I could do that.
Like all the way. To go all the way.
Oops.
All the way dark. All the way.
It's
don't.
dark enough. See, that was my bug bites.
Ew. Hairy legs too. Nice.
No, it wasn't.
Nice hairy legs.
It was very terrible and itchy.
The
whole time I was on the flight, I was like, that was my other leg. I didn't even notice this leg was bitten. Yeah, it was gross. And I was outside for all of like 10 minutes total because it was so freaking hot. It was 98 to 100 every day, but the heat index was 107 to 114. Terrible. It was so freaking hot and humid. I think that, like, some days had like 150% humidity or something ridiculous like that. So that's where I got all my pimples because of the stupid weather.
Me too. Except I didn't go. Kind of was jealous. I had to sit. Dude, it was like the worst week. One of the worst weeks I've ever had. Just being here all alone. And then
I got to watch 20,000 episodes of Gunsmoke. Every Western under the sun.
And then I was in pain all weekend. And then I had, the day before my birthday, I was in massive pain. And the day of my birthday, I was still in pain.
Watch the horse races. That was cool.
Yeah, I got to just have a shitty weekend.
You said that word like
Four
three
times.
times.
4 times.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. There's just a word. It's just
You
a
are
word.
very sentence enhancey today. Boo.
Why don't you just pick her up?
No. Okay. You ask so nice. So nice. Wanna come here, boo? Come on, boo.
Can I get you?
Oh no.
I can't get you. Get her, get her.
Boo, 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 boo.
Get her.
Oh, baby. My baby.
Like, you don't help.
Tisa, don't know happy birthday.
Yeah, it was crap.
It was Tuesday.
It's okay.
Yeah, my poo. My kitty missed me.
I got to lay in bed all day on Tuesday.
Dude, I could not wake up that day. It was bad.
You can never wake up any day.
Dude, I slept like 4 times.
Last night you went to bed at 9 o'clock.
Ever
And then
since
you
I
woke
got
up,
back, I can't
and you
wake
woke up complaining about how tired. Like, the worst part is that you wake up grumpy as hell. And it's like the worst to wake up to like a grumpy person. Like, you're awake and like doing normal stuff. You're like, hey, hi, good morning. It's nice. Hello, neighbor, And you're like,
Bah.
ugh. You just like grump around. That's all you do. You grump around.
Grump around.
Yeah. Sucks. It's nice when like you're a happy morning person.
I was so tired this week though. Like I could not
Don't know why.
recuperate from my vacation.
I literally stayed up waiting for you. I don't know. I guess we're just built different.
My plane was a little delayed too. I didn't get home until like what,
1:30?
1:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love you, kitty. You missed me.
So we gotta get up at like 4:30 maybe?
4:45.
It all depends on how long it takes you to get ready, because I can get ready quickly.
If I don't do dishes and laundry, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Am I weird? I was gonna wear heels, but I probably should.
You should not wear heels. That's stupid.
Why?
We're going to New York, dude. We're gonna have to walk.
Women wear heels every day in New York.
Okay, wear heels but bring shoes. How about that? Put them in the bag.
I
But
could do that.
but that's just like, it seems so uncomfortable. You're gonna be walking around that crappy city, because New York is the worst city.
I hate New York.
I hate New York too.
We're probably gonna have to take a
Taxi.
taxi
Or an
to
Uber.
get to the.
Do they have Ubers in New York, or are they not allowed?
I don't know. I haven't been to New York since Uber, I think, was a thing, or like
I haven't
a
been to New
popular
York
thing.
in like 20 years.
I've never taken an
I
Uber.
think the last time, me neither. I've never taken an
Wear
Uber
heels,
either.
but no complaints about being painful. I don't usually get pain until like hours and hours later if I'm like walking around a lot. But yeah, I feel like if I bring heels, I would have to bring flats.
So I get to carry shoes in my bag. Great.
I want to look fancy for Leonard.
Why?
Because I like looking nice.
There's gonna be way nicer things there.
What do you mean?
There's gonna be way nicer things there.
Nicer things there?
Yeah.
Then what?
Than you.
Sure.
You think he's gonna be paying attention to you?
No, but I want to look nice.
It's Pride Month,
So?
and like the parade is happening.
So like
I'm just saying, there's gonna be
look nicer?
way better things there to look at than you.
True.
Not for me, personally, but for others. That's all I'm saying.
You love me.
You want to dress up for Pride?
No, how?
I'm just joking. I don't know how I would feel like I am.
Tony's a damn guy.
She knows I'm joking. She knew what I meant. I would feel like I am appropriating.
Yeah, it wouldn't be appropriate.
Appropriating? No,
no, I know what
it
you're
would be
thinking of.
unappropriate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. I wouldn't want to do that. I would
No.
feel very awkward.
I have a kitty hair in my eye.
That's nice. Remember the day when you went like this? You were talking to me and you went and grabbed the thing, and I was like, haha. You went like,
Yeah.
I grabbed the hair, and then I
last
actually,
night.
yeah, I actually when I just randomly did that, and there was a hair in my fingers.
I was trying so hard to get this cat hair out of my mouth, and I couldn't do it. And you grabbed a hair out of nowhere.
Out of my mouth,
that
apparently.
you didn't even know
I didn't
was
even
there.
know it was there. It was nuts.
And it was like this long. Ow. Dude, my eye.
We laughed so hard about it.
Wait, do you have a...
Who? Just say it before you stick your finger in your eye again. Say it.
Do you have a battery ready for the camera?
I have some batteries, and I could bring the charger.
And do you have a
Oh my
memory
God.
card?
Just say the thing
Memory
or
card.
clean your eye. One or the other.
Memory card.
Yeah, I can get a memory card.
Where is the hair?
Let me see. Let me see. Open your eyeball.
Wait. There it is.
Okay.
Are my eyes yellow? Do I have jaundice? Do I have liver failures?
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah. I can see it. It's scrolling across. Liver failure. You have a F3E1 code. That's liver failure. All right. I think we're going to go. Gotta get some stuff ready. Gotta go to bed early today. Like at 9. Watch, today, she's not gonna want to go to bed early because we have to get up early.
I thought we'd play some Final Fantasy.
No, we gotta go to bed early.
So my parents gave Kivox a gift card for his birthday, and we bought Final Fantasy, and it's super fun.
Wait, we did?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't use the gift card?
No.
Oh, no!
I didn't use the gift card. That's my money. That's for me to buy stuff for me.
This whole time I thought you used a gift card.
Final Fantasy is for both of us.
Well, we bought Final Fantasy 16, and we've been playing it, and
You
it's a
kidding
lot of
me?
fun.
I'll buy Final Fantasy if I get to play it by myself, not with you. If it's for both of us, we buy it.
I see.
Not me. That's not fair. Like when you get a gift card, you buy puzzles with it. That's not for us. That's for
True.
you. This girl. Jesus.
Her.
That's hilarious that you thought that I did that. That's so funny that you actually... What are you doing? I could do that. My hair's long now, too. Look.
My stupid hair.
I'm going to tie it up, too.
How do I look? Do I look like an 80s rock star?
I look like a nerd.
I'm going to make it fluffies.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a mullet thing going on.
I told you I have a mullet. I've been telling you for months I have a mullet.
Well, now it's getting more mullety.
God.
You should trim the top a little bit more.
When are you going to... No, that's going to make it more mullety. I got to trim the bottom. I don't know what he's going to buy. He doesn't know
I'll
either.
probably buy some yard stuff for me.
This is so unfun.
Well, I mean, somebody's got to buy it. If I try to get you to buy it for me, you're like, ugh, I'd rather buy puzzles than to let you buy a thing for the yard. So, okay, so I won't do that. I'll just have you buy me the stuff for the yard.
I already did.
No, you bought me the lawnmower for my birthday.
So do I get Louboutins for my birthday?
No, you don't. You got way many other things. You buy new puzzles every freaking week.
No, I don't. I have not spent money on puzzles in months.
Bro.
I've only used the Amazon points.
Bro.
Amazon points.
So that's what you bought the Elsa ones? Those are
$5.
Is that Amazon points?
No.
Okay. So therefore, what you just said was a lie,
Jesus.
and I just proved you wrong. Doesn't matter the value.
They were $1
The point
a piece.
is that you bought them, okay? And you just said, so the value matters now?
Yes.
So if I spend $5 a little bit every time, and it won't count?
I haven't bought puzzles.
Meek, I guarantee you I can go back and
months.
I could remember more things that you bought.
What?
Months?
Months.
Look at me in the eyes. Months. Remember the last time we went to Target? Not this last time, the time before that?
I didn't buy a puzzle. Oh, I bought a Pokemon.
This is the problem, is that she never she conveniently forgets.
It was $10.
Okay, again, it always comes down to the value. You notice that? That's not the only important thing. You're saying that you haven't bought a puzzle in months. It's not saying I haven't spent more than $10. You know, it's I haven't bought anything. I've spent zero money on anything ever, never did it ever again.
I mean, you have to admit, I've gotten better.
Bro. You spent like $400 on a puzzle, and then it's just sitting there, and it's been sitting there for like...
That happened a year ago. Over a year ago.
It's been sitting there for over a year, dude. Think about it. Oh my God, that's so stupid.
I've gotten better this year, dude.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
You can't say honestly that I've gotten better with spending money.
It doesn't matter because you got into this whole thing about buying shoes now.
What?
And we had to buy a shoe rack for you because you had a pile of shoes.
I've had a lot of those for a long time.
Don't you have to close your eyes at me, all right?
I've had a lot of those.
You don't have to close your eyes at me.
For a long time.
A lot of them?
Yes. Most of those shoes.
You bought like 4 shoes in a row.
3.
That's the like 4.
3.
That's like 4.
And they were under $50 a piece.
Just saying, dude. You always say, like, this is the problem, right? You make a statement, I prove your statement wrong, and then you justify your statement.
You are wrong.
It makes no sense. That's like if I said...
I've been telling you I want Louboutins for years.
Listen. Pretend I ate pizza yesterday, okay? And then I said to you today, I haven't
pizza.
had pizza in like 2 months. And then you're like, but you ate it yesterday. And I go, but I only had 1 piece. I still had pizza. It's the equivalent.
I'm drinking a Rosa Monster. It's delicious. By the way, hello, Chelsea. You came here for our fighting and bickering. Dude.
Yeah.
I've been better. I don't get my hair done anymore.
Good.
It looks like garbage
It looks
all
beautiful.
the time now.
You look beautiful.
I don't spend money on puzzles. They're all Amazon points.
Good.
I don't spend money on anything.
The reason that has to happen is because we've spent more money on other things, and we have more bills. Money. And like that's the thing. It's like that. Those things had to happen. That's not just a choice of yours. It's a kind of like a holy crap. It's like you finally realized how much money you're wasting, and there are other things that you like subscribe to now that you need to have.
Oh.
So.
One thing.
One though? Is it one? Why are you laughing then?
It's one.
Is it one? Because it's like at least 3 different things. Yeah. That's what I thought. I love you.
Okay, we better go. Before I get myself in more trouble.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll try to... I don't know if we're going to be able to record stuff, but we'll definitely take some pictures. I want to bring the camera because the camera takes nicer pictures than our phones.
We should try to vlog.
We could try.
Probably fail.
But we're just bad at it.
Yeah.
And we get embarrassed really easily.
Maybe Mike will make it easier.
Maybe. All right, guys.
He could be the cameraman.
Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, maybe.
Because I suck at it.
You really do. You just never hit record. That's the only thing that you suck at is you just don't hit record.
I never did that.
Not hit record?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You'll hit record once and then you just put the camera down and then just not record anything for the rest of the trip.
Oops. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, guys.